In this video, we're going to examine HTML and the technologies that are used alongside it. HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, is the language we use for writing web pages. It is not, as some people sometimes mistakenly claim, a programming language, but, as the name suggests, a markup language. This means we can mark up or tag different bits of text, with these tags having specific meanings. Let's look at an example of an HTML page. This page has been written using a text editor. You can find some notes on how to do this in the resources section. As you can see, bits of text are enclosed in tags made from angled brackets. The closing tag has a / after its opening bracket. These tags tell the browser this is an HTML page. The head tags enclose information about the page. In this case, just the title, which will be displayed at the top of the web page or browser when the page is viewed. The body is where all the information to be shown is coded. Here we have used a strong tag to tell the browser to make the word stand out. The UL tags show we have a list, and the LI tags mark out elements of that list. Finally, A is used to create a hyperlink. The href inside it points to the page we want to link to. This is an example of an attribute. An attribute is something that gives extra information for a tag. When we view this page in our web browser, this is the result. We have our title, shown in strong text, our list, and our hyperlink. There are many other tags you can use for things such as images and tables. Try looking at some of the links in the resources section and giving them a go for yourself. Years ago, there used to be lots of tags to change the way things looked on screen. It was decided this was a bad idea. Tags should mark out what information was about, but not how it should look. Most of the tags used to change the way things look are no longer used. Instead, one option is to use a style attribute. Now the background colour has been set to light blue. And we have set the size of the heading and its colour to dark blue. Note the colour is spelt the American way without a U. There is a limitation with this method. First, the formatting of the site is still part of the HTML code, which is something we wanted to avoid. The other issue is that most websites have many pages. With this method, we would have to individually change each one. Fortunately, there is an alternative. CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. CSS is used to determine how different parts of a page should look, and it has the advantage that we can store it in its own file and get our HTML pages to refer to it. This means when we change the CSS file, the look of all pages that refer to it will also change. I'm going to remove the style attributes I just added and also open my second page, which I have a link to on the first. Now we have two pages without any specified formatting. I've also created a CSS file which I've called mysitestyle.css. This contains information about how the body and H1 section should look. I can now link my two pages to the CSS file using some code in their head sections to point to my CSS file. Now, if we refresh the two pages, we can see they've taken on the formatting of the CSS file. If I want to change the formatting, I just need to change my CSS file and it will make the changes across the whole site.